Hello everyone, welcome to another day of Pilates with Jestina. Let's get started. Today you're going to start laying flat on your back, arms above your head. Just take a moment, take a deep inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and right away let's get into that 100 position. Knees are in a tabletop, and inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, pulsing those hands down. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Belly button is drawn to your spine, core is engaged, shoulders are lifted off the floor, thighs are squeezed together. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. The reason why it's called the 100 is because you're pulsing your hands in increments of 5, and you do that until you get to 100. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Today we're only doing a quarter of that. We're just gonna do a little warm-up, warming up that core. And inhale, bring those knees to your nose. Take a deep breath here, relax, and right away bring those hands up above you and knees into a tabletop, and lower the opposite hand and opposite leg down. Inhale, lower, exhale, bring it back. Inhale, lower, exhale, bring it back. Belly button to spine, engaging that core. Inhale, lower, exhale, bring it back. Inhale, lower, exhale, bring it back. Inhale, lower, that leg just hovers. And bring those knees in, bring that head in, taking it into a double leg stretch. Bring everything in and extend arms and legs out. Bring everything in, extend arms and legs out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. And relax. You can shake your knees side to side, massaging that lower back, resting that head, taking some breaths here. And we're going to go into our roll-up. Legs are straight, hands above the head, and inhale, curl that chin to chest, lift on up, squeeze those abdominals, and stretch all the way over. And roll back on down, keeping those legs nice and straight. And again, lift those hands up, tuck that chin to your chest, and roll on up, touch your toes, take a little hamstring stretch, and roll back on down. Inhale at the bottom here, and exhale, tuck that chin to chest, roll on up, take a little hamstring stretch, and stay up at the top here. Place those hands behind you. Fingertips are facing towards your feet, and plant those feet into the ground. Push down into the ground with those shoulders. Shoulders are away from your ears, and push on up. Lift those hips on up and lower, a little tricep push up, and lower those hips down. Again, little tricep push up, lift up, and lower those hips down. 2 more times. Little tricep push up and lower those hips down. Last one, tricep push up, and now you're going to stay at the top here. Lift one leg and lower, hover 2 inches off the ground. Lift and lower, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, hover. Inhale, lift. Lower that foot down. Lower those hips down. Give your hands a little teeny tiny break. You can take a little arm circle and plant those hands right back into the ground, pushing those shoulder blades away from the ear, and lift those hips again. We're going to take that again. Other side, lift that leg and lower, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, and lower that foot down. 4 tricep push-ups. And lower those hips down. Inhale, lift those hips. Tricep push-up. Exhale, lower those hips down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tricep push-up. Lower those hips down. Inhale, lift. Lower those triceps and lower those hips all the way down. You did it. Curl that spine. Kiss those knees. And roll those shoulder blades out, fingertips on your shoulders. Take a few arm circles here. Give your arms a little break. Take some breaths here, keep that oxygen flowing, and go ahead and find your hands and knees. Toes are tucked under, and lift those knees, hover 2 inches off the ground. Belly button to spine, gaze is a few inches in front of you, and take some breaths here. Keep those knees hovered. Inhale through the nose and exhale, lower down. Lower all the way down. Take some cat and cows. Take a nice little stretch, warming up that spine. Inhale, curl the spine. And exhale, arch the back, look up. Inhale, curl that spine, look towards your belly button. Exhale, arch that spine, look up. And find neutral spine. Lift one arm up. Hover it over to the side. Lift it up against your ear and lower down. Other arm. Lift up. Float it to the side. Float it back in front of you and lower down. Other side. Lift up. Float it to the side. Back in front of you and lower down. Switch sides. The goal here is to keep a nice sturdy torso. And lower down. Now switch opposite direction. You're going to float that arm out to the side, float it in front of you, float it back out to the side, and lower down. Other side. Float it out to the side, float it in front of you, out to the side, and lower down. Switch sides. Belly button to the spine. Keep pushing that floor away from you with that opposite hand. Switch sides. And lower back down into a child's pose, releasing that lower back, releasing those shoulders. Take an inhale here. Don't get too comfortable right away. We're going to find that plank. Back on up, find that plank. Push the ground away from you, taking some shoulder taps. Tap that opposite hand to that opposite shoulder 8 times. 6, 5, 4, keep breathing. 3, 2, and 1. And lift those hips back. Walk on back to your feet. Take a nice little hamstring stretch. Walk on back out to that plank. And lower tricep, push up, push back on up. Lift those hips to a downward dog. Walk on back to your feet. Knees can be soft here if you need. And walk on back out to that plank. Keep breathing. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, push on up. Lift those hips up. Walk on back to your feet. Take a nice hamstring stretch. And walk on back out to that plank. Inhale, lower down, squeeze those elbows down to your side, and push on up to an upward dog. You did it. Now find that side plank. We're going to take some side bends here. Inhale, lift, like you're drawing a rainbow with that top hand. Lift, stretch over. Exhale, lower those hips. Lift those hips. Exhale, lower those hips. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, down. Switch right away to that other side. Keep it moving. Find that side plank. Push down into that ground with the bottom hand. And inhale, lift that top arm up and over like you're drawing a rainbow. And exhale, lower those hips down. Inhale, lift those hips up. Lift that arm up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower down. You did it. Let's take a little stretch here. Spinal twitch. Lift one arm up. Find your hands and knees. Lift that one arm up. And find that hole in between your hand and knee and curl it through. Stretching out that spine. Looking towards that hand. Taking a nice deep breath here, in through the nose, and exhale through the mouth. And lift on up, look up to the sky, lower that hand down, switch other side, lift that arm up, and place it down through that hole, and take a big deep breath here, and exhale, and find a seated position. Let's take 2 breaths all together. You can close your eyes if you'd like. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, lower down. Again, inhale, reach those arms up overhead. And exhale, lower down. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I wish you the best health, happiness, and heart.